I wish I knew these things before I started my modeling career, but you guys don't worry. I have a list of things that you guys should avoid, stop doing, or start doing if you are a budding model or if you want to start your modeling career. If you fall in any of these categories, then this video is just right for you. Continue the video till the end. Hi guys, my name is Smriti Chhabra. I am an advocate, model and a personality coach, and here we make content around fashion industry and personal growth. अगर आपका इनमें से किसी भी टॉपिक में इंटरेस्ट है then you can consider subscribing to my channel. आज की वीडियो में जैसा कि मैंने आपको बताया, हम बात करने वाले हैं कुछ ऐसी चीज़ों की जो आपको एज अ मॉडल अवॉइड करनी चाहिए या अडॉप्ट करनी चाहिए. And the first thing being that you should not crash diet. I have made a list of things here that I regret doing. My notebook, pretty cute. So yeah, and the first thing that I shouldn't have done from the beginning was crash dieting or over exercising. So everybody has their own body type. Everybody likes and their body likes certain types of food and workouts. I used to starve myself. I tried a lot of diets and my body went through a lot because of that. It was not completely waste because then I also got to know that क्या diet मेरे body के लिए work कर रहा है या क्या नहीं कर रहा है, and eventually I came to conclude that my body basically accepts simple घर का खाना without any measurements, without any weight कि इतने ग्राम ये खाओ, इतने grams वो खाओ. So simple home cooked food, and on and off, I definitely eat food from outside, pizzas, burgers, desserts, they're my favorite. Apart from that, workout maybe I used to do intense weight training, a lot of cardio. Cardio I still do because I enjoy weight training. I've reduced a little. Then I also try doing a lot of different workouts including swimming, cycling, Zumba. Now I've started dance, yoga and all of those things. तो अगर आप भी एक ऐसे पर्सन हो जिसको मॉडलिंग में आना है एंड फिटनेस इज योर गोल, do not try to attain all of those things in one day or 1 month. It is a process. It is going to take time, and be patient. Do not make your body suffer through a lot just to achieve that one body type or anybody you admire. You don't know how many years or months they took to be there. So do not be harsh on your body. Give it time, see what works for you, and then you'll be in a happy place and your body and your workout will be able to be more consistent. The second mistake that I did was trusting people blindly, be it fellow models, makeup artists, choreographers for that matter, casting people, agents, coordinators, all of those people. So I used to work with an agency as a freelance model only, and then the agency says that we are going to take 30% out of your cut, and I was like, fine. Only after a few months I came to know that all the projects that they've been giving me, they are taking roughly around 45 to 50% of the entire model budget, which is so not fair. And I was very naive. I couldn't cross question them back then. I stopped working with them. That's all I did back then. But now if I ever cross roads with them, I'm pretty sure कि मैं उनसे जाके पूछूंगी that why did you do that, and that was so unfair. Also, like for fellow models, as I've told you, I refer to other people. अगर मुझे पता है कि किसी शूट में किसी मॉडल की रिक्वायरमेंट है, मेकअप आर्टिस्ट की रिक्वायरमेंट है, फोटोग्राफर की रिक्वायरमेंट है, तो I share the same requirements with them so that they can benefit out of it. But I came to know that a lot of requirements that fellow models were sharing with me were done as an agent. So they are not agents, but they are models. But because they are sharing the project with me, they are directly taking some percent cut from the client or from wherever their source is, which doesn't seem fair to me. Like if you tell me and do that, it's fine. I won't do that anyways. But you're hiding it from me and doing that. So things like these came in front of me gradually, and now that I know like such things happen, I'm very cautious and careful about the people around me and my surroundings. So you could watch for that as well. So the world is full of scams. Not only the modeling industry, everywhere. It's everywhere. And with time, these scams keep on evolving even in this industry. Luckily, I haven't been scammed a lot, and whatever scams that have happened to me, I've shared them on this channel, so you can watch for that as well. But these scams are very common for people who are very new and very naive, and sometimes people even charge money from you to get, they promise that they'll get you projects, which is not right. If the people are good enough, they'll wait for you to get the project and then take the percent cut out of it, rather than expecting you to give them an amount and then they'll get projects for you. So this is so not fair, and these type of scams are pretty much all over the modeling industry. And if you meet any organization or any person who's offering you such kind of things, then stay away from them. The next thing that I regret doing was not setting boundaries. So a lot of times the shoot extends, which is all right, which normally happens. Half an hour or so, it's all right. But if it's extending for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, then you should be paid for your hard work. I know nobody wants the shoot to stretch, but if it is, then you should be paid for your effort. And likewise, in my early days, if I was promised that I will be given 20 changes or 25 changes, then towards the end of the shoot, because of some reason, if they would say like, Smriti, can you do 4 or 5 extra changes, I couldn't say no to them, because I felt like I'm here for them and I cannot disappoint them, which is also very wrong. If you've committed to something in the beginning, then you should stick to it. And now that I have a good experience, I definitely demand for extra pay for extra hours. And if they want me to do some extra changes, I tell them like very clearly before even starting that this is my charge for whatever extra changes you wanna make me do. And if they agree, well and good. Most likely they do, because they want the shoot to be done in one single day. And if they do not, then I very politely say that thank you for like considering, but I don't think that I'll be able to put in extra effort, like more effort from what I have been paid. And they understand, which is very fine. So it's also important that you set your boundaries with people. And even like if there are makeup artists, choreographers, photographers, there are some people who try to get very clingy, and sometimes like they try to enter your personal space. You'll sense it, which is not right. So you should set your boundaries in that sense also. Be vocal and make people feel and understand what you want at what time. So this thing I am still learning, that is not taking rejections personally. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है that you are not selected in a particular audition or a casting, you're not given a role, या आप अपनी profile भेजते हो for a shoot and they do not shortlist you, which is all right. For a long period of time, I used to think that I'm not good enough, that's why they're not taking me, but that is not the case. You might be a 10 on 10, but that particular job does not require a person or a model who is like you. So there are 10 different jobs in the world, and you might fit in 2 of them or 3 of them, but not all. And you have to understand that not everything is meant for you, neither are you meant for everything. So take rejections positively. If you feel that there are certain things that you could improve on, definitely go ahead. But do not think that if you did not get selected for a particular role, you are less of a person or less of a model. Self-doubt and comparisons. Again, this is one major thing that I used to suffer a lot during my initial days. I used to compare myself with other models. Sometimes that thought still, triggers me, but it's all right. Not everybody is meant to be a certain way. If you want to copy someone, just think of it that what is the benefit out of it? अगर आप किसी को copy करके उनकी तरह बनने की कोशिश भी करते हो, why would the people hire you if they already have that person? They would hire them, right? They want someone who is different, who has their own unique, characteristics. Their personality is different. So they would want that person who is different rather than, someone who is copying other people. If they want to copy, they could like directly go to the person you are copying. And there's no sense copying people, because then you are always underconfident and conscious about your own being. किसी और की बॉडी टाइप आपकी बॉडी टाइप नहीं हो सकती, किसी और का स्किन टाइप, हेयर टेक्सचर आपके जैसा नहीं हो सकता. सो जस्ट कीप ऑन इम्प्रूविंग वट एवर यू हैव बिन ब्लेस्ड विद. मैं ऐसा नहीं कह रही दैट यू डू नॉट वर्क ऑन योर बॉडी, यू डू नॉट टेक केयर ऑफ योर स्किन एंड हेयर. Take care of it in a way that you have to be the best version of yourself and not that you want to copy someone else and be like them. So do not compare yourself with other people and just keep your self-esteem very high, and that's how you're going to feel confident at all times. Last but not the least, you should never undervalue yourself, be it money-wise or skill-wise. ऐसा बहुत बार होता है that a particular model is not skilled enough for a particular project, but they are so confident that they feel and think that I'll make it happen, I'll fake it till I make it. या उनको इतना confidence होता है that in front of the camera I can do my best, and उनके इसी confidence की वजह से the client also hires them and not you, even though हो सकता है कि आपका स्किल सेट उनसे अच्छा हो, बट आपको अपने स्किल्स पे ही कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था, इसीलिए आप उस ऑडिशन के लिए या कास्टिंग के लिए जाते ही नहीं हो, अपनी प्रोफाइल ही नहीं भेजते हो. एंड बिकॉज आपने या आपके जैसे और मॉडल्स ने प्रोफाइल नहीं भेजी, समवन हु इज लेस स्किल्ड देन यू will get selected. So it's all about confidence. You should value yourself, you should value your skills. And if I talk about money, you should never think that, this person will do the job in like less amount, so I should quote even lesser so that I can get the project. No, you should set your own market value, your own standards, and this is the amount that I'm going to work for, nothing less than that. And yeah, a little bit of negotiations always work, but make your own mark in the industry. People should know that why this model is charging this much. Your work should speak for you, so that they also value you. That okay, ये person इतना charge कर रहा है तो उसका कुछ मतलब है. It's seen in her work, then that is why she's charging this amount. And I think once you start valuing yourself, people are gonna value you. So that's how the process begins. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys found this video informative, and if you did, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon with another informative video.